Me and Me video. Are you excited? Are you excited to show on up? All right, so we're going to be having some conversations about movies that we like. Does that sound like a good deal? Yeah. And we've got Mr. Reese chilling out too, so he will weigh on in. And I figured while I get ready on this beautiful Sunday, right, before we go and do some winter activities, we could come on and say hi to everybody. You want to say hello?
Hi.
Look at the camera and say hello. Up there. There's the camera. Up high.
Hi.
Hi, good morning, right? Daddy is doing some work in the house, so we are all banished to my office upstairs, right? We're all banished. And I don't know about any of you, but whether it's winter or over the past couple of years, you might be hanging out a lot more than you used to with your family members in a lot of close little spaces. So as I'm getting ready, as many parents have to do when they get ready, we get some little company. So I figured while I get ready, we could talk about some of our favorite movies, and in particular, the movie that we watched this morning. So hi Sandy, hi Nicole, hi Rhonda, hi Rosalinda, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Don't forget to put a hashtag hello lovely. So what movie did we watch this morning? I'm going to take my collagen as you tell me what movie we watched this morning.
Encanto.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think about it? You can look up there.
I think that it's
You gotta speak louder because nobody can hear you.
I think it's amazing because it makes me happy when everybody sings.
Yeah, there's lots of great singing in that movie. So I want to know, those of you watching, have you watched Encanto yet? It's the new movie from Disney that came out, I think, just around Christmas time. And I think it was in theaters, but then it got sent to Disney Plus. So we watched it on just on our Disney Plus subscription. We didn't watch it in the theaters, but we've been watching it a lot. And we've been listening to the music a lot, right? So tell everyone, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song.
You gotta speak louder.
My favorite song is What Can I Do Else?
Which one? Who sings that one?
The Flower Girl.
The Flower
Isabella.
Girl, Isabella. Oh, okay. That one's a great song. How about you, Reese? Which one do you like?
None.
Oh, do you like Bruno?
No.
You know what I was thinking? I think that it's really funny that in Luca, what do they say? Silenzio!
Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno! And now this Bruno is, lost.
A person.
He's a person. You gotta look up there. He's like lost and, doesn't feel right and everything and feels badly. Someone at Disney and Pixar must not like Bruno. Must have a Bruno in their family or friends, and they're like, yeah, you know what name we should use for that person? Bruno. Silenzio Bruno. Oh my gosh. So you know what? Our friend Rosalinda is watching it right now. Rhonda loved it. Rosalinda's kids love it. Hi, Heather. How are you? Heather says, I can't stop singing. We don't talk about Bruno. No, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But we sing about him.
It was my wedding day, my wedding day. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
So this is how I have to get ready. Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? Where it's like you just have little ones all over you all the time. Thank you, holiday break. Thank you, everything, snow days. But yeah, so we watched Encanto, and it's been so neat to.
With the mischievous grin.
Thunder.
Shut down the star, yeah,
And what I love about it is I've been seeing a lot of people post, we all watch it the first time. We're like, wow, that was a good movie. That was cute. And then you watch it a second or third time, and it hits you, and you end up relating with one of the members of the family. Did anyone feel that way?
He looks like rain in a hurricane.
Ooh, a hurricane, right? So which of the characters was your favorite? Here, look in that video. Which one was your favorite and why?
Isabella.
Isabella. Why did you like Isabella?
Because she made flowers, and I like flowers.
That is a great one. Now, what was tough for Isabella? Let's see if we can get the 6-year-old to get that super deep. What was tough for Isabella? What did Mirabelle help her figure out? Let's look at the camera.
That she cannot be that pretty, but she can be her own self.
Yeah, she doesn't always have to be perfect, right? She doesn't always have to do what people expect her to do. She can be her own self and do her own things. And how did Isabella feel once she figured that out? That she didn't always have to do things the perfect way.
Happy.
She felt so happy. And what was Luisa's issue?
That she was losing her gift.
She was losing her gift, but when she talked with,
she needed to try to relax.
she needed to relax, right? She felt like she could never catch a break. She could never have a nap. She could never relax. She couldn't take a day off. And you know what, Felicity?
What?
Luisa was the one that I felt connected with. I felt connected with the strong sister Luisa because over these past couple of years, it's been really tough on a lot of adults recently.
Oh
you know?
God.
It's been really tough to have to figure out, okay, are you at school? Are you at home school? Do we have to go get you tested? Do I have to listen to this news? Do I have to listen to that news? It's just been a lot of pressure, right? You know how mommy's been like, whoa, my head hurts sometimes. No? So I think there's a lot of adults out there who probably feel like that same way with Luisa. And there's other people who've been saying that they feel like Luisa does because they've had to take care of their families, if their families came from different countries. Rhonda says, I'm Mirabelle. Yes, some people feel like they're Mirabelle because they don't feel like they have anything special about them. You know? Wouldn't that be really tough? Reese, who was your favorite character?
No one.
No one. Was it Bruno?
No.
Silencio, Bruno! Yeah, so I loved Bruno as well because I just think that there's so many people who think, you know, that maybe they've done something wrong that they can never recover from in relationships, and I love that he's able to just explain to people, like, you misunderstood me. So, yeah, so we've been watching a lot of Encanto. A lot of it. A little bit more than I would like to admit, but heck, it's winter. We just got done with winter break, and we've been listening to it a lot. Can I take it out? You bet. You bet. And how did you feel about the grandmother, Abuela? Why do you think she acted the way that she did?
She did very bad things.
She did very bad things?
Yeah.
Why do you think she, why did you see her as bad? I can't take that out, babe.
Because, she, was, breaking their home.
She was breaking their home? How was she breaking their home?
By not being nice to everybody and ordering them to do things that they don't want to do.
Oh, she wasn't able to ask them what they wanted? Yeah. And you want to know why she did that?
Why?
So what happened to Abuela when she was younger and she had the babies? Were people attacking her village? Yeah, so sometimes when people have something really, really bad happen in their life that's scary or hurts them, they become super nervous that it's going to happen again. So can I tell you a story about something that happened to me that made me super nervous?
What?
So when we cross the street, when we go near streets, do I get nervous a lot that you guys might be hit by a car? Yeah, right? Whenever we're near a street, I'm like, stop, right? Your mom's a little intense when it comes to crossing streets. But that is because what happened to me when I was a kid. Do you remember?
Yeah.
What happened? You could tell the camera. What happened to your mommy when I was a kid with a car? You forget? You forget? I was hit by a car when I was, how old was I? I don't know, like 11 or 12. I was hit by a car. You gotta look at that camera up high. So because of that, now mind you, it is nothing as big as Abuela's village being, you know, attacked. That's a very different level. But when people have bad things happen to them, they sometimes get super nervous and they don't want it to happen to their kids. So they get really protective, like me. So my poor kids have had to deal with me being uber cautious when it comes to crossing the roads. Are you done having our little chat about Encanto? You done? Can you say farewell to our friends? Caitlin says I had to watch Encanto by herself. We switched between two movies, Frozen and Cars, so I finally just watched it without my kids. Oh, well, I'm glad you got to watch it, Caitlin.
My turn.
Oh, you want to talk, Reese?
Yeah.
Oh, come on over. Here. Here, let's switch. Come here, buddy. Boom. What do you want to say?
Well,
Oh, there's the camera up there.
my favorite movie is, it might be suggestion, is, How to Train Your Dragon. And the thing that I like about it is that they feature my favorite creatures on this entire planet.
And what are your favorite creatures in the entire planet?
Dragons.
Oh my goodness.
And I've really been liking trying to watch it, because when I was how old was I when the first time I watched it?
You probably were around 2 or 3.
Yeah, and it was the first movie, and I really liked it, right, Mom?
You did. You became obsessed with it. You know what? I think your 3rd birthday, we had it at How to Train Your Dragon birthday party. So what are some things that you learned about from How to Train Your Dragon? Because that is another great movie series where you can learn things.
Well, sometimes I think it's like you should really. It doesn't matter what they look like, even they're scaly or winged or feathery. They're just like you on the inside, and it's about trust and having a friend around.
How do you think that relates to like your life? So obviously there aren't dragons flying around right now. So how can you take the same lessons that you learned from How to Train Your Dragon and apply it to your life?
So I've been trying to do that. So that's what I've been trying to do of watching the movie. So to learn those lessons again, Mom.
Yeah, about not minding if people are different.
Yeah, it's about you need to trust that person that you're trusting, even if they're different. Speak of my cat, Lumos.
Oh, Lumos? Yeah, Lumos is down here too.
Yeah, she doesn't look much like us, but we still trust her, right?
Yeah. Well, it is cool because Toothless is kind of obviously like Hiccup's pet, but he's more than a pet. He's Hiccup's best friend.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat when you think about it, how you can have a really close relationship with your pets and how they can be good friends of yours. And I also like that Hiccup is the leader, but he's not the strongest, right? A lot of people think of leaders being the physically strongest person with the biggest muscles. But what does Hiccup do? Yeah, like Louisa.
He is more of a more protective person.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how tough he is. Like in the books, he doesn't know that yet. And like in the books, his rival is Snotlout.
Mm-hmm.
But in this movie, he has a really tough time in the first movie. He has a really tough time trying to fit in.
Yeah, because he's not strong like all the other Vikings expect him to be, right? And so I think it's pretty cool, especially, as you grow up, to know that you may not be like what you think everybody else is, and that's okay. It's kind of cool to be different, right? And you can find the things that you are great at. So what is one of the ways that you are a lot like Hiccup? What are you great at that he's great at?
Drawing.
That's right, and that's a really cool skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been drawing Toothless a lot, and this drawing I drew today was about Toothless, and how was it?
It was awesome. So I'm glad that you gave that recommendation. So right now we're recommending Encanto and How to Train Your Dragon, right? Can you tell our friends thank you for tuning in?
Thank you for tuning in. And also, I forgot to tell you about my favorite character.
In what?
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, okay. Who is your favorite character in How to Train Your Dragon?
Well, I have 2 favorite characters.
Excuse me. Apologies. Yes.
Toothless and Hiccup, because I really like that they're the main characters in this movie, but they didn't. But in the book, they made a lot of changes in the movies. But I really like how their personalities match each other, and I also noticed something too.
What?
The eye color matches.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Observant. I like that. I never noticed that before. Well, thank you everyone for tuning on in. You're showing a little present. Beautiful. This is what happens when you get to hang out with the kids. Maybe you guys can come on and do some more videos. We could do movie reviews every once in a while. Does that sound good? Yeah, man. I like that. Can you look at the camera and say, have a great Sunday to everybody?
Have a great Sunday!
Bye, friends.